What makes a man walk away from millions? In 24, Schaefer had it all. CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, the trust of Floyd Mayweather, and the biggest deals in boxing. Then, overnight, he vanished. Why? The truth is darker than anyone expected, and today, we're exposing it. The story starts in 2002. Boxing legend Oscar De La Hoya had a vision, a promotion built by a fighter for fighters. He called it Golden Boy. But a vision isn't enough. He needed an architect. That architect was Richard Schaefer, a shrewd former Swiss banker. When Schaefer took the helm as CEO, Golden Boy didn't just grow, it denoted. He assembled a roster that was the envy of the sport. Legends like Bernard Hopkins, a phenomenal Canelo Alvarez, and the lightning-fast Amir Khan all fought under the Golden Boy banner. Together, De La Hoya and Schaefer had built an empire that looked untouchable. But behind the golden facade, a foundation of distrust was already being laid. To unravel the collapse, you have to look at the shadows. There, you'll find a power triangle that was secretly reshaping the sport. Richard Schaefer, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and the enigmatic figure of Al Heyman. Heyman isn't just an advisor, he's a master strategist, and Schaefer's bond with him became a ticking time bomb inside Golden Boy. Schaefer was the sole conduit to boxing's cash cow, Floyd Mayweather. In fact, Mayweather made it clear he would only work with Golden Boy as long as Schaefer was there. But whispers soon turned to allegations and accusations. Was Schaefer secretly colluding with Heyman, intentionally allowing promotional contracts with top fighters to expire? This devastating move left Golden Boy exposed. Instead of having stars locked in, the company was suddenly forced to negotiate with Heyman's stable on a fight-by-fight basis, bleeding leverage and control. It was a calculated maneuver that seemed to benefit everyone, except the company Schaefer was paid to lead. Insiders saw it as Schaefer moving pieces on a chessboard, preparing for a coup. While the company was being weakened from within, Oscar De La Hoya was fighting his own war, his well-documented battles with substance abuse took him out of the day-to-day operations, leaving Schaefer in complete control. Insiders claim this is when Schaefer's ambition turned predatory. A prime example, his alleged refusal to collaborate with rival promoter Bob Arum of Top Rank. De La Hoya saw a gold mine in mending that relationship to create blockbuster fights. But Schaefer flatly refused. This wasn't just a business dispute. It was seen as sabotage.
reinforcing the growing suspicion that Schaefer was no longer serving Golden Boy, but was isolating it for his own endgame. If you're fascinated by the dark underbelly of boxing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive.
The Cold War finally erupted in June 2014. The partnership didn't just end, it imploded. Schaefer resigned, but the fight had just begun. De La Hoya hit back with a $50 million arbitration suit, accusing Schaefer of a massive breach of trust and fiduciary duty. This wasn't a backroom deal. It was a dirty public war fought in the headlines. Schaefer fiercely denied the allegations, insisting his loyalty was absolute. But the trust was irrevocably shattered. The story then vanished behind the closed doors of a confidential settlement, while the precise terms remain buried. It's known the deal included a promotional ban that sidelined Schaefer for time. It also likely cost him his coveted 8% ownership stake in the company. It was a forced exile, a spectacular fall from grace that left the entire sport stunned.
The aftershock of Schaefer's exit rattled the boxing landscape to its core. Almost immediately, Floyd Mayweather severed all ties with Golden Boy, confirming to many that his loyalty had always been to Schaefer, not the company. Then came the Exodus, a wave of stars. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Deontay Wilder abandoned the promotion, moving to Heyman's Premier Boxing Champion or Mayweather promotion. Golden Boy was gutted. The boxing world wasn't quiet. Longtime rival Bob Arum, never once to mince words, publicly accused Schaefer of masterfully exploiting De La Hoya's personal demons to advance his own agenda. These attacks weren't just personal, they exposed the cutthroat reality of boxing promotions, a world where loyalty is a liability and betrayal is just business. So, what is Richard Schaefer's legacy? It's a paradox. On one hand, he's the architect who built Golden Boy into a titan, a Swiss banker who brought order and immense profit to a chaotic sport. But he was also the man whose actions were seen as the callous for its near collapse. This leaves a single polarizing question that still divides the boxing world. Was Richard Schaefer a brilliant visionary or a cunning opportunist who put his own ambition before everything else? So, what's next for Richard Schaefer? A mind like his doesn't just disappear. He remains a master strategist, a survivor, and a power player in the shadows of the sport. One thing is undeniable in boxing: the most brutal fights often happen outside the ring, where fortunes are made and empires are broken. What do you think about Richard Schaefer's tactics? Was he a master puppeteer playing a long game, or a loyal CEO caught in an impossible situation? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe for more behind